Bunny, and today we're gonna be testing out an extreme makeup makeover. It's sort of a challenge that I've seen going around lately, which people are referring to as DIY at home plastic surgery. Today we're gonna attempt to do a major facial transformation using only the power of makeup and a couple of gadgets. I have a couple of weird things that we're gonna be testing out today. In my humble opinion, the things that we're gonna be testing out today range from things that I do think that you could do very easily incorporate it into your everyday makeup routine, and other things that we're gonna be doing today I think are a little extreme and would possibly be damaging if you did them like every single day. I am mid-eye look right now. What if I told you guys I literally forgot how to do a neutral eye makeup look? That used to be all that I did, was like neutrals, golds, and browns, and now for the past couple of years I've been doing like all these extreme colors, like all red, all blue, all purple, and now I just wanted to do a camo inspired eye today and it looks like not good. We're gonna see if we can make it work. So really quick, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the before. So this is just like what my naked, natural, nakey face looks like, and I actually right now am sporting a really fashionable mosquito bite underneath my nasal cavity. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And as I was taking the thumbnail, I was using this like at home needle mask thing, and I was like trying to poke it into my cheek for a thumbnail. That's what you get for making thumbnails like that, because I think I literally bruised my face from poking it so hard with this like silicone tip thing. And you guys, now I want to test this out. This is like a crazy K-beauty mask. Well, I only say it's crazy because it literally comes in like a syringe applicator. Why? Why so extreme? It's skin. Just, you know, to get my thoughts and opinions out of the way. I really do find this stuff a lot of fun. I think like having procedures or plastic surgery, that is just like a personal opinion. It's not an opinion, it's just like a personal choice. Okay, I know that apathy is a bad thing, so maybe a bad thing, but maybe there's another word for it. Like, I literally just don't care what other people choose to do. Like, it is your body, it is your face, it is your choice. Like, I don't think that plastic surgery is like a good or a bad thing. I literally don't care. Now, myself, like, I don't think I would ever get anything done. I'm never trying to sound like arrogant when I say this. I like the way that I look. I think I have a very like weird, unique face. I bet I have some unsymmetrical stuff going on here, but I am just too stupid to even sit here and analyze that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking about all day. We're gonna try and change it today. We're gonna try and change it today with the power of makeup. We're gonna try and make our face look like an Instagram filter face. So the very first thing we're gonna focus on is giving ourselves a very defined, chiseled jawline and cheekbone, and we're gonna do some contouring. This is nothing different for me. I do contour my cheeks and normally my jawline, my forehead, every single time I do my makeup. It is probably one of my favorite steps of makeup. I don't know, I always refer to it as kind of like 80s style, like heavy kind of almost like theatrical contouring. Now I do try and blend it out quite a bit. Normally what I love to do is start with a cream product. So the product I'm using today is Huda Beauty's Tantour in Light. I like to, before I put on powder, setting powder or anything like that, I like to go through and use these nice cream products. And then after I set my face, do my baking, whatever I'm gonna do, I like to go back in with a powder contour and really just kind of like smooth everything out so that it doesn't look too harsh and unnatural. I feel like the point of doing things like this is to trick people into thinking that your face actually looks like this. So obviously you have to be really careful and blend everything out really good so that you can do all of these like effects but still make them look realistic. Like, you don't want to leave anything unblended. I also add contouring on my forehead to sort of make my hair blend in with my head more naturally. Does that even make sense? Literally no, not even as I'm saying this out of my mouth right now. Sand help. Another thing that you can do to really make the contouring pop, especially on your cheeks, is to go in and add a little bit of foundation, or it can be concealer or something, even a little bit lighter than the foundation shade that you're using all over your face. Because if you add a lighter shade right next to the deeper contouring shade, it's really gonna make the contour pop all that much more. All right, the next thing that you can do that can drastically change the overall look and shape of your face is nose contouring, which is another one of my favorite things. And I remember the first time I learned how to do this, actually in theater in high school, I thought that it was like having magic powers, because actually most of the time I love to do like funky stuff with my nose contouring. Like my personal favorite thing to do is to take the deeper contouring like up my nose and kind of adjoin it to my eyebrows. I think it just makes me look kind of like moodier, grungier. So I feel like I very rarely do this like normally, but today we're gonna try and do like the very traditional snatched narrow nose. Like sometimes do you ever wonder how we got to this point and like why these certain things are considered like the ideal look? I feel like lately there is just a desire for everyone to almost like look the same, like have the same ideal look. And I just want to encourage you guys to step away from that, because I truly think that it is these like, I hate to say like weird things, but you know, we just all have like unique looks and unique facial features. And I think that like whatever you've got, just flaunt it, love it, embrace it, because you know, like these differences that we have in our faces, it's like no one else has a face like you. I just encourage you guys to maybe start looking at yourself differently in the mirror, and instead of like picking apart things that you think are imperfect, maybe find like cool ways to highlight that feature. Like we should just all be like unique and just like loving ourselves. It's fun to have fun with stuff like this, but overall, let's not strive for perfection too much. I'm gonna try and like make my nose look more narrow and then like really highlighted. To do that, I'm gonna be going in with my favorite nasal contouring product, which is the KKW Beauty, and I do believe these are called contour sticks. I'm using the shade Fair. After we lay down the contour, then what we're gonna do is once again go in with a really light product. We're basically just doing the same thing we did to our cheeks, but now we're doing it to our noses. Up next, let's get into eye stuff. I feel like, you know, especially the past couple of years, everybody's been doing that like V shape of concealer and stuff, but I've heard like sometimes that can make your under eye area look heavy. And you know, the point of concealer is to really just like, you know, highlight your eyes, conceal any dark circles, stuff like that. I heard the new thing that we can all try is to actually put the concealer, which by the way, today I am using the Beauty Blender Bounce Concealer in the shade 100C Light Ivory. So this is like really, really brightening for me. You just put a little bit right here like that, and then a little bit out there. Like that. Woo! You guys, this is gonna take some blending. Like my neck region, oh, things are very uneven right now, but if you guys have ever watched one of my makeup videos before, then y'all know that everything looks like a hot mess catastrophe up until the exact moment that I say I'm done. I feel like that side does look more like lifted. I feel like that's what these next couple of tips are trying to achieve, is like an at-home brow lift look. So the next thing that a lot of people are doing is shaving the ends of their eyebrows off. And it does give you a lot more control of how you can shape your brows, what you can do with them. But just me personally, I've never been interested in doing anything like that, because I love the ability to like choose whether I want to do any makeup at all, or like full face of makeup, or just like go all natural. And I feel like if I ever do anything like that, then I would have to, you know, do some form of brows, probably some form of makeup every single day. And I would just rather not do that. What I'm gonna try and do is use a couple of different products to make my brows look more lifted. I think just by combing my brows in an upward direction, it really already kind of just gives everything a slightly different look. Next, I'm gonna go in with this product that I swear is almost like a brow wax pencil from MAC, and it's called Clearly Groomed. I go in and sort of like draw that into my brows, and I do try and like shape the ends of my brows a little bit upward. And then I go in with a product from MAC that I love, and this is the Shape and Shade Brow Tint in the shade Lingering. It's meant to allow you to really draw in precise brow hair strokes. So the next thing I do is I go in and add a nice brow bone highlight, and today I am using this relatively new product from Too Faced called Turn Up the Light. I just paint that in, you know, right there under the eyebrow to once again just kind of give it a lifted look. Then once I'm done with all of that, I go through with Benefit's Ready Set Brow, and this is just a clear brow gel, and once again I try and brush everything in an upward manner to try and give myself that brow lamination look. This is what we're left with. I like how it looks. The next thing is one of those things that I was saying in the beginning of the video that I don't think you'd want to do this on a regular basis. It seems like it would be kind of harmful if you did. So I know that there are supposedly supermodels, model people in this world that will give themselves, once again, I think this is meant to give you the illusion of a brow lift. You take like these little sections of hair, let's say, and you would pull them to give you like a freaking brow lifted look, which is that not painful? First of all, my hair just falls out way too much from like heat damage and God knows what. So I definitely would not just want to be like pulling on my hair all the time, especially the front parts. Like those are probably the parts you need the most if you were gonna pull any of your hair out. I would just not want to do that. Plus, like, I would think if you're like just repeatedly for long periods of time pulling on your skin, like that is going to be damaging to your skin. It's going to create wrinkles. But I thought, hey, let's try something, because I do have this really weird gadget, and I think that this is meant to do exactly what I just described, except for instead of a ponytail, it's these two interlocking hair combs. So we're gonna test this weird gadget out today. Oh my God, this is like so, it seems very painful. I got this from Yes Style a long time ago, and I've obviously never tried it. So it is these like weird interlocking combs. I mean, this in itself is not that weird because I know that people do that all the time just as like a cool style. But kind of the weird thing that I guess really secures these particular combs in your hair and gives you that look is they've got this like almost Velcro sort of stuff on the back of each comb. So let's see if I can figure this out. They say to take like the top tiny little section here. See, first of all, you guys, I'm freaking going bald right here. I can't even like evenly pull up this little bun section. We're gonna pull up what I have. Does Rogaine, is that gonna work for me? Can I just Rogaine, or I need that like spray stuff. Do you guys remember that infomercial where they just spray hair from a can on the man's head? That's what I need. This might take me a couple tries, but we're gonna try it. So they act like you're meant to comb. I think I'm grabbing too much hair. Oh my God, this, ow, geez, a Lou. Okay, maybe it's because I have a wave-formed style. Oh, it's ripping my hair out already. Look at that. That's how you know something's working. You're meant to be able to like interlock the clips in together. Oh my God, ow. This is pain. Oh, they're stuck. I can't interlock them though. Is this giving me a facelift? Ooh. Does my face look lifted? My hair looks bald. They are stuck together. That looks weird though, right? So then you're meant to take your hair down, and then this is meant to like cover all the madness that you just did. It's hard to get it to do anything and remain smooth. And like, obviously if you didn't like style your hair in some kind of like big puffy way, like everyone is gonna be able to see these like clip things in your hair. Like, look. I mean, I can only imagine what a comical mess that looks like. Does my face look different at all? I feel like this is not doing anything except for giving me like a massive headache and like pulling, like my hair feels as if it's being pulled out of my head. So I just wanted to do this for the sake of the video really quick, show you guys what these kinds of devices look like. I don't really like advise this. Not fully blended yet, but I think we're getting more completed looking. I feel like definitely this could almost be an entire video by itself, but it is all about giving yourself at home lip job. So the next thing is the other dangerous thing that I was warning you guys about. I would definitely not advise using these things all the time, every day. I don't even know what's gonna happen, honestly, because what this is a lip plumping device. Now, I did use one of these like a million years ago, except for it was not like a soft silicone thing. It was like, I don't know, hard resin or something, and you like put this thing on your mouth and like suck it onto your mouth. This one I think is gonna be much harsher because this thing is made out of like soft silicone. So you put it on your mouth and actually like sucks your lips into the device. I'm sure you guys have seen these things. They've been around for a million, almost like, actually they started like coming out when that Kylie lip challenge was a thing. You're only supposed to do these for 15 to 30 seconds at a time because they can bruise your face. And I know if you do this repeatedly, you can actually give yourself wrinkles or like stretch your lip skin out. How much of this is true? How much of this is like folklore on the internet? I don't know. Let's see what kind of results we get. I only have on, you guys, this is one of my new favorite lip balms. It's the Huda Beauty Sparkly Lip Balm in Negligee. Look at this, in case you guys have not seen this before. Oh my God. So that's all I have right now on my mouth. It's like not working. It won't make a clean suction. It's like little air is escaping. There's a round one. Maybe I should try the round one. I always thought I needed one that was this shape, but maybe I am wrong. Did that do anything? It kind of legit hurts, you guys, if I'm being honest. It almost feels like if you have a sensation of like burning or something. It definitely didn't bruise, so let's try it again. Let's do it till it does bruise. Is anything happening, you guys? Except for the fact that it's like clearly rubbing off all my foundation. Okay. Did that do anything? Anyway, let's move on. My lips just feel really funky, like unpleasant. But now we're gonna do some insane contouring, like Cupid's bow, under the lip, over the lip. You guys are about to see it happen. So once again, I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Tantour because that is probably the most dramatic contour that I own. And I'm gonna do the highlighting once again with that Beauty Blender Bounce Concealer, because after I put that stuff under my eye, oh my God, I was just like so shocked with how bright it made everything. You're gonna contour either side of the Cupid's bow. That looks great. Then you're meant to give yourself like a funny looking mustache. I look like sad off-brand Jack Sparrow. And then you're gonna do under. Is this what I would look like if I had a mustache? So I think the point of this is it's meant to make everything look really plump. Now see, I swear it's still kind of, you can see the lines there, right? So we're gonna add the highlight basically everywhere we just did not put the contour. Now it looks like I have weird snot. Watch out for Bunny, she's got weird snot. And then we're gonna go and place this all right around here. But this does look like a bizarre milk mustache now. Great. Guys, I think this is just a skill level I don't have freaking ho ho ho, now I'm Santa Claus. Also, Dior Air Flash foundation is kind of like my cheat. Like if I ever do anything that's too harsh, I just spray this stuff on a sponge and just kind of like dab it over, because you can like shear this out really well so that it can kind of like cover up boo-boos that you make. I'm gonna just keep blending this out and I'll report back to you guys, and then you can tell me how weird I look. Is anything different happening? I don't know. The next and last step is we're gonna be doing this thing that I have done several times before, and I honestly learned these tips, well, some of these modified tips from Candy a million years ago. She has a really awesome video on her channel that teaches you how to perfectly achieve like the whole lip extensions, lip injections. What is lip extensions? Look without having lip injections, and it's all done with different shades of lip pencils and matte products. So I'm gonna be doing a modified version of that today, because I've seen this new thing that all the TikTok girls are doing, where you also add, like, you drag the liner out just a little bit at the corners of your mouth. Definitely a lot of products go into doing your lips like this, and I feel like this is something that takes quite a bit of blending and practice. Started out with Jouer's Long Wear Cream Lip Liner in the shade Nude. And I feel like the first step to making your lips look way bigger than they actually are is, of course, overlining. So you want to try and find something, in my opinion, that's like a little bit brighter than your skin tone to add just a little bit of highlight. And I did try that weird, like I kind of refer to it as like a Joker-esque, like cutting into the sides of your lips over here. I'm not sure how that quite turned out. And then what you're gonna do is go in with a much deeper lip shade. So for that, I went in with LA Splash in Tuscan. I don't know how to say Tuscan. I don't know. Not only is this a deeper shade for me, but it also has like a reddish tone to it, almost like a plummy red. And for that, you're gonna pucker your lips as if you're about to smooch somebody, and you're gonna pick up all of these lip lines coming from the inside of your mouth. Then you're gonna blend out all those deeper lines you just created. Then what I like to do is go in with a matte lipstick. This is kind of my favorite liquid lipstick right now. It's from Black Moon Cosmetics in the shade Bones. And so then from there, what I do is I just go back and kind of blend everything out. Sometimes I add a pop of concealer. Once again, I'm using the Beauty Blender Bounce. And then you blend that out, and then I just sort of go back with these exact same products and just work them back and forth. Sometimes I add a little bit more contour, sometimes I add a little bit more highlight, and you know, you just kind of blend and marinate everything together until it looks reasonably natural and as blended out as possible. This is my completed look. The only thing that I think I probably would not do again is like the two gadgets, basically. The hair thing and the lip thing. Like I still am having like a weird sensation, and honestly, when I remove my makeup, will my lips be bruised? Who knows? Not even me at this point. But this is something that I would choose to do more if I was gonna like take photos once again for Instagram or something, versus like even if I'm like filming videos, because I guarantee you when I watch this footage back, I'm gonna think that I overlined my lips way too much. But obviously, you know, the fun of today was like experimentation and kind of doing an extreme makeup style. I know a lot of people do this kind of makeup every day, and if this is the look you're going for and this is what you like to do on a regular basis, like I don't think it looks bad. I don't think it's like bad to do, you know, it's just my personal preference would probably be to not overline the lips as much. It's always fun to just test out new things. That is my favorite thing about makeup, is literally you can do anything, you can try anything, and if you don't like it, you only have to try it once. You can wash it off, you get a clean slate, and you can test something completely different out. It is just a really fun way to play around with your look without like any commitment, like zero commitment. Don't think I did this perfectly today, but I did have a lot of fun. I hope you guys at the very least had fun hanging out with me today and testing some of these weird makeup tips from all over the internet. So thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all again very, very soon. Bye.